guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's nice to be back with a new video. If you don't already know from the title, today we are doing a get ready with me with loads of conversation, because you know we need to do some chit and some chat, because listen, I've got a lot to say and you guys already know the drill. Like, a girl's gonna talk, and that's on period. But before I get into it, I'd like to welcome my new subscribers to our channel, to the family, to the fam. Listen, I'm happy with every single person that's new to the Famalam. You're very much welcome. As you guys already know, here in the limited gang, we call each other the Allawiyah squad, the Famalam, the fam. So it is what it is, what it do, what's up. We got a Famalam in the club. Ignore my hairstyle, because today I said I want to get my inner kid. Like, I want to bring her out, because I feel like I've been so serious with life recently, especially with YouTube. So obviously recently I said to myself, you know what, I need to bring out the fun side of me and not take things too seriously. So I've already gone ahead and done my hair myself, some bantu knots for your girl, because I want to show you everything, so I don't know what the lines are looking like. So far I've tied it because I'm setting my edges. I'm setting my edges or whatever, so you guys will see the end result when I finish doing my makeup. Today what we're going to talk about is life and just some chat, like get into it. And if you want, go grab your snack, go grab your tea, get the family, let's sit and let's talk, let's get into it, because we're not gonna talk too much. Okay, I saw some girl on Instagram post this. By the way, this is the Kiko map. You guys know I've been using this since forever. I've actually, ever since I've been doing makeup on YouTube, I've always used this. This is like the only primer you'll see me put on my skin. It's the only one that works for my oily base, though I've heard something about the Charlotte Tills. Oh, let me take that off if I pull out my nose pad. But though I've heard a lot about the Charlotte Tilbury primer, this is the one I also want to try that, by the way. But this is the one I've been using for like since I worked at Kiko, so like 5 years now. Yeah, I'm one of those people, if I like something, you cannot get me to stop using it, because it is what it is. What's up? I kind of started my eyebrows, but we actually do need to do eyebrows, so let's get into it. How's everybody doing now that they're trying to make us go back into lockdown, now that there's curfew, now that there's so many rules and restrictions and we can't be more than 6? My family's 7, so what we doing? Because there's 7 people in my family, like, what we doing? So you gonna tell me like one of us can be in the house? Well, obviously I don't live in my mom's house, but you know what I mean. And it's like, all these rules, they basically come and inflicted. Yeah, I'm just looking at them like, because obviously you guys already know we have a daughter over here in the family, and we have Kiki, and it's like they're forcing us to take our kids back to school, yeah, when you guys don't know already. Yeah, like, it's kids are in the classes of 30, like you're in classes of 30, and you're telling me that you won't let people be in groups of more than 6, but you're gonna force our kids to go to school and be in groups of more than 15 to 30 kids. Are you serious? Are you having a laugh? Jimmy, Johnny, or was it Boris? This is the new one, but I just opened it. It's from H&M. But when I say to you this, like, if I don't use the Revolution Pro, I don't use the Benefit eyebrow, I use this, in it. So because I don't have the other one, and I literally went to Clapham Common. The whole of South London saw me that day, and each junction was telling me that they're out, and it's a really good selling pencil. So basically I've been forced to go back to, this is what I used to use back. Like, I haven't used this in like, I only use this when I'm going for like, you know, when I need my brows to like proper stay like proper, because I don't like proper strong brows. I don't even like it black, I like it like brown, you know what I mean? But yeah, so guys, I want to discuss something that's been bothering me and my homegirls. Like, something's really been bothering me and my homegirls, and I don't know how this is going to come across. I don't know how it's going to sound, but this is what's been bothering me and my homegirls, so I'm going to talk, okay? So I just feel like in 2020 the dating scene is disgusting. Like, the dating scene is actually disgusting. Like, when I say disgusting, I don't know if it's association, I don't know if it's South London, I don't know if it's London in general, I don't know if it's this generation, but I just feel like the dating scene, oh, this is the old one, the dating scene is so disgusting. Like, people are trying to catch vibes and catch futures. Like, guys will be on proper catching vibes with you than actually creating a future. You know, girls like me, I feel like we suffer because we're trying to create empires and build kingdoms and brands, and you're talking about let's go catch a vibe for one night. What's that doing for me? Wasting my time. And I just feel like right now the dating scene, yeah, when I say the dating scene, it's disgusting. Like, I was like to myself, instead of me to be pursuing, yeah, situationships that are only gonna last for like 2 weeks tops, because this is what's happening. Like, thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. Like, situationships that last 2 weeks tops, yeah, I'd rather focus on myself and my daughter, because I just don't have time. I honestly don't have time. And I just feel like, it's like, I don't know, I just feel like, you know, guys, yeah, I feel like, especially when you have a child, yeah, they feel inclined like to miss stages because you have a child, and they automatically know you have a house. They just feel like, yeah, I want to see you. Okay, where we going? To your house. Why? I'm tired. Then go to sleep. Go home. Don't tell me you're tired, you're coming to my house, you pay my rent. And it's things like that. Like, I just feel like the dating scene is disgusting. Like, when I say the dating scene is disgusting, yeah, I ain't gonna kill nobody's son. I'm not being literal, by the way. You guys know I ain't gonna kill nobody's son, you know this. But I ain't gonna lose my mind for nobody's son, do you understand? I'm not gonna lie, when I've spoken to other people, they say they feel pressured. Like, they feel like when they've got to know guys, yeah, and the guy's finding out they have a child or whatever it is, the guy seems to think it's by force. Like, now it's by force because now you have a child and you figured it out. Like, I have my own house, whatever it is, you're kind of forcing me to feel pressured into inviting you to my house. And it's not a that, it's really not. And I just feel like the reason why I voice it, because first of all, if you're going through this, or you feel like you've gone through this, you're not the only one. And second of all, I just feel like if you're a guy and you're watching this and the shoe fits, you need to do better, because you wouldn't want that to happen to your daughter in this climate especially, and you wouldn't want that to happen to your family members. So I don't understand why you're forcing. I'm quite happy that I'm quite aware of myself now. Like 3-4 years ago, I used to be able to be pressured. Now it's like, baby, bye. Like, I'm actually so fine with being lonely. Like, I'm so fine with being by myself. So I just feel like it's something that I thought we should really talk about, because it's really been bothering me. And not to sound bitter or anything like that, but I just feel like men need to approach like the same. Like, just because a woman's got her children, yeah, doesn't mean she's written off, you know. Like, some of these girls, it's just life. Like, life puts people in mad predicaments. And I've seen so many girls that are so beautiful, so courageous, they've got a lot of stuff, brands, whatever, money, doing for themselves. And the way people, like, I'll hear a guy talk about her is because she has a child. Like, nah fam, that's a baby mom. And my friend, what does that even mean? I just feel like our generation really likes to stereotype people. Like, so now I should just break the ball. Like, my bad. You guys didn't see that. But yeah, I just feel like our generation likes to stereotype people in a sense of like, just because this person's gone through this, or just because this person, like, I'm one of those people, I don't really like to judge. Like, people, everyone's gone through stuff. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, half the things I've gone through, I never thought it would be me to go through. Hence why, even when I hear people say, that can never be me, we need to stop stereotyping people and write people off just because of their situation, where they're coming from, their past. Your past does not dictate your future, so your past should not dictate what happens, like how someone treats you. Do you understand? I'm not gonna lie, after the first lockdown, I was looking funny. I think I went 2-3 months without getting my eyebrows done, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna do some eyeshadow. I'm freestyling. Everything I'm doing in this video, yeah, is a freestyle. I don't want no one to come for me, anything like that. It's a complete, utter freestyle. I don't know what I'm doing, okay? This is scary. I get so scared at using colors. Is it just me? Like, I get so scared. In a world where everyone's trying to teach each other, yeah, how much I don't give a fuck, you will get hurt. Like, I had to learn the hard way, and I was like, you know what? Not gonna lie, I have to keep myself guarded because my heart is too big. I'm sensitive. And these people out here, they have no hearts. They're coming from the gutter. They're coming from the trenches. Trenches? Is it trenches? If I got it wrong, forgive me, but it's trenches, isn't it? But yeah, these people are coming from the trenches. I don't know what I did here, yeah, but when I finish my makeup, it will all come together, okay? Another thing, yeah, going back that I didn't talk about, yeah, is the dating lifestyle. Yeah, I feel like going back to what I was saying, you see the dating lifestyle being trash here. The reason why I was even saying that, yeah, is because I feel like whereby I got married like when I was 17, 18. Obviously, if you've been watching my channel, you should know that. And if you don't, I'll put a link above so you can go and find out more about that there, because yeah, that's a whole nother chapter of my life that I went through that kind of dictated who I am today. But yeah, so being married young, I feel like the years I would have learned how to date, I was kind of married to my daughter's father, and it was like I feel like when I got divorced and I left that situation and I started to now date, I feel like I really struggled in the sense of like, I don't know this shit. Do you get it? Like, everybody that's in it is kind of already been in it. Do you understand? Like, most of my friends, they've been doing this dating thing, whereas me, it's like I've just come. Do you understand? I've only been dating for the last 3 to 4 years. Do you get it? And even then, like, there was a time frame where I wasn't dating at all. Like, I wasn't dating, I was just kind of healing. And it's like, I feel like all the things I would have grasped here from, like, again, when all my friends here were dating, like, at such a young age, I was married, so I kind of like was used to just one person. And it's like, wherever I was used to one person, it's like now, oh yeah, I'm not married no more, and I'm trying to get into this scene. And it's quite a fast, because I was even talking about this to my mum, and I was like, Mum, I'm not gonna lie, this dating scene outside, it's not the same as marriage. Like, I don't even think people in our generation aim to get married anymore, type of thing. I was telling my mum that I just feel like the dating scene is just hard, like, especially considering I was married and obviously one person, and then obviously I'm coming out to the world and people are just dating like 6 people at the time, 5 people at the time, 2, 3 people at the time. I'm still trying to figure out one person's name. Like, I'm one of those people, yeah, I couldn't cheat because I just say people's names. Like, I'd be calling people's names when they're not even there. The thing I want to talk about in this is motivation and staying motivated 24/7. because I feel like as a content creator, considering that, for example, like since earlier on when obviously my whole son's passing happened, I feel like I've been so consistent. This has been the most I've ever been consistent on YouTube. It's like, it gets to a point where I feel like if you're not so careful, you can crash because of how consistent you are. Because like, I feel like I never really even gave my chance to actually, like, you know, grieve properly. And it's like, obviously I'll talk about this more in my life update, which should be coming up very soon. But it's like, I just felt like I've been putting out content upon content. It was at one point in the lockdown, it was every week, like for 11 weeks back to back, and I was just like, oh. And eventually when I felt like, oh, let me take a break, coming back to post another video was the hardest thing for me, because it was like the motivation and keeping that momentum, as Sarah likes to call it momentum. But it's like keeping momentum as a YouTuber or as a creative, whether it's, you know, you're creative on Instagram, you're creative on YouTube, whatever it is, whatever field it is that you're working in, I just feel like it's very hard to keep that. And I feel like sometimes like people don't actually realize how much actually goes into this stuff. Like at some point around, I think August times, I started to feel so like low, and I was just thinking, no, I need to take a break, because like, fam, this is too much for me. And I'm not gonna kill myself, because one thing about me when it comes to my content is like, I always want to give you guys the best content, like in a sense of, obviously everybody thinks their content is the best, and everybody's content is the best in their own, in their right, yeah. But I just feel like I never want to post content by force if I'm not happy or I'm not mentally there. Do you understand? Like, I feel like sometimes it's easy to just keep posting because you just want to look like you're consistent, which is fantastic, like that's fine. But for me, the way I work, I just feel like unless I'm mentally there, I won't post. Like, I genuinely won't put myself there, because at the end of the day, why am I going to give you guys content that even me as the person creating it, I'm not happy with it? Don't know which one to go for. My mouth is going to go with this because ooh. I'm annoying you. What's wrong with me? This is the finishing look. I'm hoping you guys like it. I decided to do something different. The last time I had this hairstyle was in school, and I hope you guys have enjoyed today's conversation, because I had a lot to take off my chest. At the end of the day, like, I don't think you guys realize YouTube is actually like, it's not like a diary, but it's almost as if a coping mechanism for me, especially after losing my son. I feel like giving you guys consistent content has helped me cope. Does that make sense? So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. And yeah, stay safe guys. Bye.